Hey guys, I'm going to kind of model and kind of explain the directions for the Valley Forge DBQ writing prompt that you're going to be working on today, and then that's going to be due tomorrow. Before we get into the actual writing prompt, I want to make sure you guys understand what you guys need to do for the questions, because you need to actually carefully answer all the DBQ questions in your packets first. Okay, and so I'm going to show you that really quickly here. Your packet, as you guys know, has 4 documents. There are A, B, C, and D. And as you guys can see, with each document, you have a title and sometimes a caption that might help you. And then you have some questions that you need to answer. And so before you even get into the writing prompt, you need to make sure all these documents are answered correctly, because this is actually going to help you when you get into your actual writing prompt itself. Okay, let's switch back. For your writing prompt, the first thing I see is the directions, is the guiding question. So the basic question that you are going to be answering on this prompt is, would you have quit at Valley Forge? And obviously you're going to have to give me more than just a yes or no answer. You're going to have to be able to explain, yes, you would have quit, or no, you would not have quit. As you guys can kind of see in the directions, I see that it says that I need a small introduction of 2 to 3 sentences. I know that in my introduction, it should be quality sentences that effectively lead into the writing prompt, talk about what I'm going to address, and so forth. The next stage of my assignment, I see that I need 1 body paragraph of 7 to 10 sentences. I know that I usually need quality sentences, so not just small, short, 4-word sentences that I need. In my body paragraph, this is where I'm going to actually answer the question, would I have quit? And not only am I going to answer the question with reasons, I'm going to actually use evidence from the documents to back up my reasons. So, for example, if I was going into document C, and I saw in document C that 90% of soldiers died during the winter at Valley Forge, and I want to use that chunk of evidence in my body paragraph as evidence. I could type it in or write it into my body paragraph. And then to correctly cite it, I want you guys in parentheses, after you've used a piece of evidence, to actually use parentheses in document C or whatever document you used. And so this is how I would effectively cite evidence from document C into my body paragraph. As I can see here on the directions as well, I need evidence from at least 2 different documents. So somewhere in my body paragraph, I'm going to have to get evidence from other documents than document C. To finish my writing paragraph, I need to have a conclusion. And with the conclusion, I see it needs to be 2 to 3 sentences, similar to the introduction. And it should effectively conclude or wrap up everything that I've written. You could even summarize some of your reasons of whether you would or would not have quit. So that would be a good thing to put into your conclusion as well. Before I consider myself done, I think it'd be a good idea for me to look at the rubric and see how I'm going to be graded and make sure I have everything I need. Your rubric, as you can see here, it's on the back side of your writing prompt. This tells you everything you need. So it might be a good idea that I should go through and actually check to see my introduction, my conclusion, my evidence, and my body craft. Just make sure I have everything written and kind of covered the way I needs to. Okay, and so that is kind of the directions for how to effectively write your writing prompts. I know I needed a small introduction. I know I need a body paragraph, and I know I needed a conclusion. But I also know I need to have documented evidence from at least 2 separate documents, and I know from down here at the bottom how I need to cite my documented evidence.